Let's go ahead and smoke out this little cat psychic smiley. I don't know what Mew is, I'm gonna be honest with you, but we're gonna kill it. Okay, so we have the Mew EX and Mewtwo EX deck, and obviously we're gonna go with a dark deck because we gotta beat the hell out of this thing, and we know that darkness is strong against psychic. That just makes sense, right? So this will be my first time beating this one. I know the other one we had beat it before, but this is a little bit different. Now Mew EX is pretty interesting because it does have genome hacking, which allows it to take the move of the opponent's Pokemon that it is facing. And in this case, we're gonna have a few different things that I'll be afraid of it taking. I don't want to get hit with a Venoshock because we are gonna be using our Darkness Falls deck. Let me go ahead and free this up so you guys can see the deck once we get in here. So this is my Darkness Falls deck, and it has one Ekans in Arbok line. That's it. Just in case sometimes we need to keep something in. Besides that, we got 2 Weezing lines and we have 2 Scolipede lines. And this thing is pretty good. It's a 3-stage Pokemon, has 140 HP, and it has access to Venoshock for only 2 energy, might I add. Now, why is it so good? Because it can poison you in its second evolved form in a Whirlipede. It can poison for 1 energy. So this is kind of along the lines of like Dugtrio, where Dugtrio it unlocks a really good move when it evolves. So if you go first with this, it's great. If you go second with it, it's okay. And you can go straight into Venoshock with Scolipede. Now, we also have the Weezing and the Coughing in here because being able to poison your opponent for no energy is very good, and you can Koga this out and you can reapply that poison, because once you've gone through that line with Scolipede, you can't get access to Whirlipede anymore. So you use Weezing instead, and that's gonna allow us to do tons of damage. So you might say, how much damage? Well, with Scolipede, you're gonna be dealing 70 plus 50. So that's gonna be a grand total of what, 120 damage? But you're also going to be adding in another tick of that poison. So it's really 130 damage every single time you do it. But in this case, it's going to be 150 damage because we're going to be dealing extra 20 to the psychic Pokemon in this deck. Now, I don't know what they're going to be rocking besides Mewtwo EX and Mew EX, but I think that we're going to be perfectly fine because this deck is just very strong. So let's go ahead and hop up in here and show them who's boss, right? Let's do it. No, I haven't checked out the new OTA and Marvel Snap, yo. I don't play Marvel Snap anymore. I do not. I haven't played Marvel Snap in a while. Okay, so we're doing good if we get a Whirlipede. Let's use Professor's Research and see if we can get. We got another Venipede. We'll drop it down. It doesn't really matter at this point. I really want a Whirlipede, but we didn't get one. What we do have is an Ekans. So I may even swap out and go for the Ekans build because we do have Arbok, which will kill Jinx in 1 hit. We can also sacrifice a Venipede if we need to. So we have a Mewtwo EX as well. I'm really afraid of this Ralts, is what I'm afraid of. Okay, so they're down on energy now. So that can be good for us or bad for us. We don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on Ekans because I don't really have any other thing to really drop anything on. I could have leafed in and attacked with Ekans, but I'll just go ahead and go to Arbok. It's fine. I'll say that for next turn because I want to start taking out this Mewtwo as fast as possible. So he's gonna have Mew EX, and he's not gonna be able to leave either. So okay, so we got Scolipede, but we don't have the other thing that we need. Let's go ahead and use Leaf and get Mewtwo out of here, hopefully soonish. Next turn is going to be able to attack for 50. We're dealing 60 plus 20, so 80. So if it doesn't have a potion in this deck, it's going to have some problems because it's going to die next turn. So they can't leave. So let's see what they're going to do. Okay, so they're going to go and do a Psychic Sphere. Can't leave. I'm going to go ahead and kill it. let's go ahead and put a point onto this because we know coughing and wheezing only need 1 energy to attack. We'll go ahead and do this. We're gonna kill this. Now, if they do decide to put in Jinx next turn, we're in for some trouble. We'll die, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So they do decide to put in Jinx. They will be able to kill us because it's gonna be doing 30, 20, 20, which is gonna be what, 80 damage, I think. I think my math is off. 70 damage. Yeah, it was off by 10, but that's fine. We lose our Arbok, but we got rid of what we really wanted to get rid of. So let's go ahead and drop in Wheezing. We won't even need to go into Scolipede to beat this thing now. Plus, Wheezing is very good versus Jinx simply because it only needs 1 energy to attack, so it's only going to be dealing 50 damage to us, whereas we're going to be dealing extra damage to it, and they have to get out next turn, otherwise they die. So even if they wanted to attack, it wouldn't be very smart of them to do so. Now remember how I said that we can deal 150 damage with Venoshock? If Mew was to get Venoshocked, it dies because we're gonna just deal enough damage for that to be the case. Okay, so now hopefully we can get Whirlipede. Okay, so we do have a Whirlipede now, which is great for us because I am going to poison this Mewtwo. And now I don't even have to hit it if I don't want to, because I'm going to be able to kill it in 1 hit with Scolipede next turn, even if it stays in. We're going to go ahead and let it kill our Wheezing. It doesn't really matter because we have the tools in order to kill it next turn. So, okay, doesn't matter how much energy you put on there. Doesn't matter how much damage you do to my Wheezing. It's going to die. I just take it back to the Pokemon Center. It's fine, but you are going to lose this batter. Come on, Scolipede. Like, Scolipede doesn't even need the poison in order to win now. It can just win without it. Not even gonna, it does 120. Like, we're gonna deal 150, so like with an extra poison tick, we're at 150. So it kills Mewtwo in 1 hit, which is great. This is why I love this Pokemon in the Mythical Island pack. So yeah, great. Apparently Arbok did the best, even though we both kind of killed two Mewtwo's. Guess it doesn't really matter. All right, well, that's that battle. Let's see what we unlocked. So we got the 1500 or more damage, first time rewards for winning, player experience points, all good, all gravy. And we've unlocked the Aerodactyl EX and Marowak EX deck for Mythical Island. So I will be coming with an overview of how to beat that one and a good deck for that soon as well. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled for that. Hope you guys are enjoying the content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.